Hello everybody, this is Chad, and today we are back in Subnautica. So I don't know why I went silent when I wanted to...
Scans indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity.
Okay.
No match is found in database. Performing structural analysis.
Okay. But anyway, as I was going to say, I don't know why I went silent when inserting the tablet into the little panel there at the terminal, whatever I want to call it. But I did. I'm going to save the game because I've done a lot, and my Seamoth is still out there in the same ocean as a Reaper. So
unknown language. Attempting translation.
It is still out there, right? Yep, my subscribe. That's you know, I don't know how many languages we've found or discovered or speak in the Federation that we're supposedly in. I was able to scan this. Okay, there we go. Ion Cube. This green mineral substance has no entry on the periodic table and an unprecedented ability to store huge amounts of ionic energy within it. Like a grown artificially... Grown? Alright. Cubic appearance suggests it has been cut from a larger deposit. Each cube contains the equivalent ionic energy of 5 kilotons of TNT. Under the right conditions, the energy could be released in a controlled manner, likely used as batteries, but would require a substantial power source to be recharged. Assessment: valuable energy source. Well, guess I'll take that and just have 5 kilotons of TNT just sitting in my pocket. That's normal, right?
Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional.
I mean,
further data required.
I mean, they're certainly aesthetic. If they are functional, I don't know how. But, right, that's 10 kilotons. Alright. Let's try to translate that.
Attempting translation.
You know, I know this is a sci-fi game. I know it's not supposed to make sense. But, how do we translate languages that we have...
The probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the control room in the lower section.
Alright. Anyway, as I was going to say, are we able to translate a language? Well, it doesn't say we can translate, it just says attempting translation. But anyway, how can we translate a language that we have absolutely no basis on? We've never come across this species, as far as I know. So, how do we know how to translate these? I mean, I don't know. Alright, alien rifle. Strong resemblance to human weaponry in form, this device must have been designed with the humanoid user in mind. Whether the aliens that built the structure were themselves humanoid or otherwise employed the use of humanoids is unclear, but it is clear that they considered defending this facility a necessary precaution. There is no obvious way to remove the rifle from the case. Okay. I'm starting to... Okay, that's 15 kilotons. Alright. Okay, there's nothing over there. Oh, not... Oh. Okay, I haven't been there yet. There's another purple tablet. There we go. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to... Is this the direction of the control room? I've got 2% power in my Sea Glide. That's not great. Alright. So, I'm kind of skimming through this place because, well, I'm usually pretty
indicate the facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
Because I'm pretty cautious about the time that I'm using when the sunbeam. I keep wanting to say the sea moth or the sea beam or sun moth. I don't know. Can I scan this first? There we go. Energy core. All right. I can't really read what that's saying. Okay. This device houses energy equivalent to 100 megaton nuclear detonation. Okay, so this energy core over here has 100 megatons of TNT power. I've got 15 kilotons of TNT in my pocket, equivalent. So, great. So anyway, this device houses energy equivalent to a 100 megaton nuclear detonation, which can be channeled through the facility and directed at vessels overhead, or bent around the planet's gravitational pull to strike targets in orbit. Power is routed via the attached terminal, allowing for the device to be deactivated if necessary. It is currently operating without parameters, suggesting it will target any ship within range. Great. Alright. And force field control terminal. This device matches no known technologies and is likely alien in nature. Power is being routed via the terminal to the nearby force field. The technology is far beyond anything encountered before by the Federation. Nonetheless, there is a good chance it functions like a regular lock and only requires the correct kind of key. We've gotten two kinds of... Oh, right. Before we do the terminal data, let's get needled. Hey, buddy. How's it going there? Please be gentle. Thank you. I don't know if you're gentle, but, oh, there's some more language.
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine."
Cool. Alright. So, very, very strict quarantine. If you'll just shoot down...
Background broadcast. Downloading summary to database.
If you just shoot down any alien facility locations. Hold on. Intercepted background data regarding further alien facilities elsewhere on the planet. Disease research facility, depth 800 meters. Location, cave system with extensive fossil records southwest of enforcement platform. Function, live specimen study. Objective, synthesis of antidote for highly infectious bacterium designated Kara. I think that's the disease that we're having. Thermal power facility, depth 1,200 meters. Location, inside an extensive natural rock formation in the area of intense volcanic activity. Function, generate energy for all local facilities. Sanctuary A, data corrupted. Sanctuary B, data corrupted. Offsite laboratory, data corrupted. Primary containment facility, data corrupted. In the event of an outbreak, quarantine procedures will be automatically enforced with immediate effect. The quarantine enforcement platform will target all incoming and outgoing craft to prevent the spread of infection off-world. That makes sense. Alien data terminal. Discovered inside an alien facility. It was not possible to translate any useful information, however, scans have returned some information on the device itself. It is likely a solid-state computer, although there is no clear way to interface with it. On approach, it began producing a low-frequency radio wave containing complex but recognizable data patterns. It is likely the alien species which designed this technology evolved or genetically selected sensory apparatus to hear and understand the information being broadcast by a device and to communicate back the mental processing power... being broadcast by a device and to communicate back. The mental processing power required to perform this kind of telepathy would imply the designers were considerably more psychologically developed than the common human. Assessment, further research required. And I'll read the other thing as soon as I hydrate myself. Anyway.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I fell down the stairs. Oh, okay. There was another way to go. Wasn't there? Oh, apparently here. Hello. How are you? Alien Arch. The structure's intended purpose is unclear. Theories on function, ceremonial or religious role, industrial applications, advanced transportation network, assessment, further research required. Okay, enforcement platform schematic. It appears to be a multi-dimensional schematic of some kind. Alright. By mapping the pattern to three-dimensional space, it's possible to gather a basic understanding of the facility's internal workings. Construction material. This facility's unknown construction material is identified as an ultra-hard, non-reactive metal amalgam synthesized from off-world materials. There is no indication that it can be damaged or destroyed by available means. Power. The schematic indicates the facility was to be powered by a separate self-sustaining power plant located elsewhere on the planet. Location was not listed, but there is evidence the designers intended to harness the plant's natural thermal energy. Layout. The facility consists of the upper engineering section where the schematic was found and a control room which is accessed via a security-sealed elevator shaft or a separate underwater moon pool. Control. The control room in the lower section houses the only known way to interface with the facility. However, the schematic does not detail the operation procedure or installed security measures. It doesn't include a lot of things. Alright, the alien eggs. Okay. Anything else? I think I read everything. There we go. Roar survivors, right. Okay, Degassi survivors, we have a lot of logs from them that I might have to play eventually. Alright, anyway. The Sunbeam is about to be here in less than 10 minutes. So, I don't have a lot of time to really do anything else than just get back to my subscribe. And, I don't really have the time to, go get materials to build a base or anything, but I think I might want to build at least a small base around here. maybe just like a moon pool, or no, not a moon pool, but maybe like a room, hatch, and solar panel just to keep the place functioning, and maybe some lockers, and maybe a moon pool, you know, who knows. But, yeah. Alright. Time to get moving. Time to go back to a little subscribe. How do I get out of here? Okay, it's towards my little life pod. And towards everything else. I might, I still have life pod 17 showing up, so I'm gonna take that off. I'm also gonna, you know, make my cameras different thing, my beacon maybe a different thing, or no, that's the life pod color, so yeah, there's that, and then maybe I'll make, I don't know. I'm trying to keep things roughly organized with limited options. So, yeah. Anyway, let's find our way back up to the surface and out the door. There it is. It's night. All right. Great. Is that my sea moth? Is that my subscribe? And if so, why are the lights so bright? I don't think I really realized how bright the lights are that it could light up the night. Hello, subscribe. How are you? You still doing good? I mean, you're probably not doing... Okay, yeah, you're 85% because of the bone shark, I remember. I don't really feel the need to put you in the moon pool. I guess I could, though. I don't really have anything else to do. Other than bash into the side of the island. I mean, of course. There's two things I'm known for. It's falling off of cliffs and bashing into the islands. Or bashing a sea moth into everything. As for when I get a Cyclops, I'm going to have to be much more careful, because that's much bigger and much more valuable. Because I'm pretty sure it takes a lot of materials. Or it takes a lot of fragments, anyway. Hi, that's always nice to hear. Especially when that's also nice to hear. Especially when I can't see the Reaper. I can hear the Warpers quite well, though. You're not gonna come into the moon pool, are you? That's a great sound. Okay, how far away from my... Okay, there we go. Let's put the sea moth facing that way. It's probably safe in there. One thing, I don't know why the moon pool in here is so giant. Probably to put a Cyclops in here. Because, or, you know, everything. You could put a sea moth, Cyclops, and prawn suit in that thing, and, I mean, the prawn suit could also be in the Cyclops, but you get the point. Yeet! Alright. This elevator... No, probably isn't safe. There we go. Okay. And, so the sunbeam will arrive in about a little more than 5.5 minutes. So, I don't know what's happening. So, sounds like more of that, alien language that we somehow are able to translate a little bit of. Like, how do we know that we're translating this properly? We could be translating all this improperly, and it could be like, you know, this could be, you know, that thing could have been saying, you know, warning, you're in the middle of a great disco. But then we're like, you know, no, this planet is under immense quarantine. I mean, that's probably not what it's saying compared to every other broadcast we've been able to pick up. But who knows? Anyway, so let's just get up here and stabilize our vital signs. Use some of that. Maybe put my radiation helmet on because why not? And I guess just wait here for 5 minutes because I don't really know what else to do. We've done everything in the gun. I could check out some more, like see if there's any more resources down in the caves and around the island and whatnot. But other than that, we're set for the sunbeam to die, and we're also set to see this cave crawler still be stuck on that one salt deposit. I know it's stuck, but the fact that it's stuck on a salt deposit and the fact that it can't hurt me anymore is kind of hilarious. And I feel kind of bad for saying that, because, you know... Hello. You know, I know that... Oh, that's not good. You know, maybe I won't explore much of the ocean, because, well, my sea glide just ran out. And you're having a real disco over there. Maybe that's the real disco. Don't hurt me, please. And please don't unstuck your friend. I think it's still hilarious. You know, I've never seen a cave crawler get stuck on something as mundane as a salt deposit. Or anything like that, to be perfectly honest. You know, while we're waiting for the sunbeam, I guess we could, you know, read some of these logs. I haven't really been doing that. Degassi survivors. Yeah, let's get Paul Torgo's log number 1.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degassi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not going to weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse.
Great.
If she had my experience, she'd have more faith.
What is your experience?
Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will.
With mixed results.
This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
Alright. Degassi voice log number 1.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators, fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship, and your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
Alright. Alright, 38 more seconds. And that thing should be turning sometime soon. What's my inventory like? There we go. Raise the gun. And do whatever horn blow that is. Alright, the sunbeam should be... We should be seeing
Survivor, we see you.
At some point.
Man, I
It's a
don't
little
know how
bit
you got
blurry.
down there.
Unless we pause the
We've
game.
broken atmosphere, and we're descending towards the landing site.
Where are you guys?
Is that a building down there?
Where are you?
What do you mean you can't identify it?
Oh, there you are. There we go. If we just pause it, it's a lot...
Hold on.
Yeah, it's really blurry right now, but then if you pause it, it's a little bit, you can see it much easier, which is weird.
Touching down in 10, 9, 8.
Let's just get another view of it. There we go. Yeah, that's very blurry. I don't understand why it's much better if you see it there.
It's coming from the building? Change course. Set thrusters to full.
There we go. And now you can see it hitting the actual ship, and it's starting to explode. But the resolution... That was loud! But the resolution is absolute trash. Alright. Well, that's my hope of rescue gone. Not great. Not great at all. Alright, well. I think there's something I can salvage out of that. Yeah, doesn't look like it. Weird thing is that with the Aurora, and I'm assuming as well as the Degassi, there's something left of the ship more than just sprinkle little... than, you know, what's left after a firework, but, because, like, you know, there's... I mean, yeah, the Aurora has a bunch of wrecks all over the ocean, but... You know, oh, that's actually pretty cool looking. I haven't seen it from this close. But yeah, like, because, I mean, the Aurora, before it exploded, looked pretty decent. I mean, now there's a lot less of it after it exploded, but... Which, you know, I never really thought about the fact that a lot of it did explode off. Particularly the front. Which is strange, because I'm pretty sure the reactor, or whatever, that they blamed on the explosion... Hi, there's a giant thing of lead. And there's a Reaper still in the water, forgot about that. And with my Sea Glide not having any more power, I don't think I want to go tussling with a Reaper. Anyway, yeah, let's get some of these Bobo Tree samples, because, again, as I've said before, my inventory's full. No, as I said before, they are pretty good for water. And, well, I'm kind of running low on that. I mean, I've got a bunch of, I've got 2 more bottles of disinfected water. But it's not gonna last forever. Anyway, so let's go get the subscribe out of the out of the giant moon pool and head back home. Well, I guess head back to base, because my one chance to go home just got shot out of the sky. I don't know how this guy's surprised by what the elevator does. This is like the 4th time or whatever I've taken it. And like, okay, there's the subscribe. There we go, enter Seamall. We'll get a lot of water in the interior, but that's okay. It's waterproof, I assume. Alright, and just go this way, and hope to not get killed by a Reaper. And... Lifepod 13 is about 1,500 meters that way. Should I go try to get to it? I think I'm going to try to get to it. But I'm going to do that in the next episode. And I'm going to just pause the game so that nothing bad happens while I'm doing my outro. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Yeah, that's really all I have to say. I hit the bell to get notified of when I upload. And hope to see you in the next episode. Goodbye.